What's up guys, Pippy here, and this is my FUT draft video that I promised you guys I would put out before FIFA 16 did come out. And this video, I really want to talk about more of the gameplay and how I felt about the demo rather than talk about the gameplay like I normally do. But before I go into that, I just want to show you guys the team I built. Luckily I got 4-1-2-1-2-2 as one of the formations that I could use, because I've seen people get some weird choices for formations, and I'm glad I got to choose the 4-1-2-1-2-2-2 or whatever, because it is a formation I am pretty comfortable with. I had it in FIFA 15 and it worked pretty well for me. And other than that, the choices I'm making for the team are completely biased. I'm a City fan and I'm Argentinian, so I chose both of those players whenever I saw them, and that's why you see Zabaleta in there, Vieto, Sterling, Yaya Toure, and yeah, a lot of questionable choices, but it's completely biased, just saying now. And yeah, that's that. So as soon as the gameplay does start, I will be talking about what I feel, but really quickly, just getting my team in there, trying to find some good players that I can bring on in the bench, and some players I can fit in for more chemistry if I could. And I have to choose a manager, of course, because you need a manager. Thiago Silva right there, a little good choice right there to bring on. Have Ramos starting, so I'm pretty confident with the team. I feel like it could win if we play right, and hopefully they do that. Just swapping some players in there, bringing some new guys during the second half if I get the chance. And right there, had to choose between Martinez and Van Gaal, and I'm always going to choose Martinez. I hate United, hate Van Gaal. So yeah, we're going to go into our game, come across Chelsea, because I think they're the closest team to our stats, and I think that'd be a good game. So we end up playing Chelsea right there. So the difficulty, I do believe it is on semi-pro. I didn't really feel like, well, I did change it actually. I changed it to professional, 6-minute halves, can't change that. And the controller settings, I didn't really have to change much besides this thing that helps you out. I forgot what it's called, but you can turn it off. It's a new feature in the game that you can helps out new players, but I didn't need that because I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to FIFA like controls and stuff. So yeah, skill games, they're back, pretty nice. You see me play here a little bit, trying to complete it before the game starts. And I noticed that they've added some new ones. I don't recall this crossing one being in FIFA 15, so definitely gonna try out skill games in FIFA 16, because I am an achievement junkie, so I do have to get every achievement if I can. And yeah, very nice that EA decided to add some new ones, because I thought they would just like forget about skill games and just keep adding the same ones. And yeah, any second now the game's gonna start, and we're gonna the game's gonna start. We're gonna start talking about how it plays. So right there, we complete the skill game. He's gotta do one last cross, and he has to score. Can Griezmann cross it into Yaya Toure? Yes, he does. Bad cross, but Yaya Toure with the diving header tucks it away, and we don't even get a good score for that. I thought I did pretty well. I ended up getting a D, which isn't that great. But yeah, the game starts. I'm pretty nervous because it would be pretty embarrassing if I lose my first game. We're playing in the Santiago Bernabeu. Completely makes sense, I guess, because why not? And yeah, so I'm gonna start talking about how I feel about the game. So the demo, I know it's not the complete version of FIFA 16, but it's pretty similar to FIFA 15 in the way it plays. Some things I did notice that were different are passing. It seems to be a little bit better. I do through balls with some players, and it actually goes through, where normally in FIFA 15 I wouldn't expect that to go through, and it does. And it surprised me when some players who aren't too great at passing end up doing a nice little pass. So I feel like passing definitely improved. Defending, I didn't really notice too much different. I think they did say something about new defending, but for the life of me I can't figure out how to do that no-touch dribbling they keep bragging about. But yeah, everything's very similar to FIFA 15, which is not a problem. I didn't really have a problem with FIFA 15. To be honest, it's probably one of the best FIFAs, because I didn't see too many problems with FIFA 15, and I played it till the day it died. So not too many complaints about this being similar to FIFA 15. We get fouled right there, we get a penalty. And yeah, other than that, goalkeepers. Goalkeepers, everybody knows that one of the biggest problems with FIFA 15 was goalkeepers. They made mistakes that you just couldn't believe, and some of your top goalkeepers like Neuer, Courtois, Cech, Casillas, they made mistakes, and it was pretty ridiculous. And it was definitely one of the biggest problems in Ultimate Team last year. But it looks like they have fixed it, because I saw the goalkeeper, my goalkeeper, he was making some pretty big saves, And I'm not too sure who we have in net. I think I have Courtois in net, but he was making some pretty beast saves. So I definitely think they improved the goalkeepers, which is good because they were pretty bad last year. And yeah, like I said, very similar to FIFA 15. No problem with that in my opinion, but they might still change it. They always do. EA always somehow managed to ruin the game because last year FIFA 15 was completely different during the demo. The game comes out and it played very differently. Then they do a patch like 2 months in, it completely changes the game again. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did the same this year. But yeah, like I said, plays very similar to FIFA 15. Not that bad in my opinion, and we do bring on some subs right there, get some fresh legs in there because somebody got injured, so I just brought on some players. But yeah, I really like how it plays. I wonder if they're gonna change it for the full game. If they don't, I'm not too mad because it plays pretty well. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do. And yeah, we're just gonna finish off this game over here. We get a penalty with Griezmann, tries to do a cut inside to the box, gets fouled. We get a second penalty, and Yaya Toure steps up, shoots it down the middle, gives us the 3-0 lead. And with that, I'm pretty confident we're going to win the game. So initially I thought I was going to do this thing that Spencer did, where he played like a whole tournament in the FUT draft, but I guess that's only for him because I didn't see any option to play like a tournament or anything. It was just one game, and then it kicks you off the draft and says thank you for playing. So whatever. But yeah, 3-0, 87th minute, and Chelsea gets a chance over here. Loic Remy crosses it in, and Ramos ends up scoring an own goal, which is pretty annoying. But we would get the last laugh, as you'll see in a few seconds over here. In the 90th minute, we hit Chelsea on the counterattack. Sterling right there, pretty poor pass. And they went all out attack or something because they only have one defender back there. Guarin steals it, gives it to Sturridge. Sturridge sees Griezmann through own goal, and Griezmann, I can just see him being an amazing player this year because not only is he playing striker, but he is extremely fast, very good positioning, and of course a good finish. So we win that game 4-1. Overall, I'll give the demo a nice 8 out of 10. Played pretty well, and I'm really excited for FIFA 16, guys. But anyways, my name is Pipity, and I'm out.